Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button and the whole world ended. So let me just start over. Let me start this whole thing over. Um, just for the sake of continuity. Um, so today's stream is going to be a D&D stream. Um, the theme is Jailbird. I was just talking about last week I did a kind of anarchist theme on Vampire the Masquerade, and today we're doing kind of a jail theme. And I am particularly fond of this theme because I have a character in my own character's backstory that fits this perfectly. Um, Her name is Kira Zero, by the way. So if you ever see me with the username Kira Zero, that's why. She's like 3/4 orc, and she's very pretty for an orc. But she does have a love interest, and that is who we're going to base our character on tonight. If you have any opinions or thoughts on anything, be it background details, names, stats, I want to hear them. I am looking at the chat, so don't be shy. This is a group activity. So now I'm going to transfer the screen over to the background paper theme, and I'm not going to hit the wrong button this time. I'm going to hit the right button this time, and we're not going to disconnect. It's going to be great. All right, so, see? See how easy that was? So easy. I don't know why I hit the wrong button. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. So we're just going to go ahead. I am going to use, of course, Xanathar's Guide to Everything because I love it. Though it just occurred to me I forgot my dice, so that kind of sucks. Hold on, let me go get the dices real quick. It'll be like 20 seconds. Pretty sure that was exactly 20 seconds. So I got the dice. Alright, so let me... I thought I was like super prepared. I was ready like 8 minutes before the stream, and it turns out that I wasn't prepared at all, and I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm not sure how smooth this stream is going to go. I apologize. So, my dice. So we're going to roll for a lot of things just because I'm a fan of randomness when it comes to backstories, because it makes things interesting and it helps you create characters that you haven't created a billion times. So I believe, so the book that I'm referring to is the D&D Xanathar's Guide to Everything. It's a 5e book. And to be honest, I use it for character creation across all role-playing platforms because I think it covers a lot of those bases, and it's fun. So I suggest picking it up. And this isn't a product placement, I'm sorry. Alright. So I will admittedly tell you that oh my god, my cats. I warned in the first version of this video that my cats are going to be all over the place and noisy and annoying, because whenever I turn on the stream, that's when they decide to be cats, I guess. And it's funny because I've literally been in this room for hours, and they had plenty of time to socialize, and nothing. I get nothing from them. I get nothing. Okay. So because we are doing D&D, I'm actually going to use the half-orc classes and things. Okay, so I guess the first question is, I was thinking, so he's a criminal. Well, yeah, criminal is a strong word. He is a troublemaker enough to the point that he ended up in jail, right? So what class do we want him to be? Kirazir herself is a barbarian, but I was thinking for someone like him, they are both bounty hunters, essentially urban bounty hunters. So we need a class that fits into that. I was kind of thinking if she's a barbarian, she's obviously got all the muscle. And I was thinking for him like a rogue, because I've actually never gotten to build a rogue, and I'm obsessed with rogues. I think I said this on my last character creation stream. I'm obsessed with rogues. I don't know. Never played one, but somehow I tend to only play like melee heavy classes. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. So let's see. This document here that I've got open, we're just going to take some notes just to start, and then we will compile a one-page kind of synopsis of a background story, which is what I recommend for any and all backstories. I believe a one-page is a good minimum to have if you're going to play a long-term game. And again, I use game widespread. It could be any kind of game. Any kind of game. See, fighter's interesting, but I don't think we need a fighter if she's a barbarian. So... Rural ranger is an idea. I do like rangers. If you're watching right now, do you have a preference between rogue and ranger? I still think that I am partial to the rogue. I think I'm still partial to the rogue. Okay. Alright, so I don't hear any thoughts versus ranger or rogue, so we are going to I still don't know. I'm agonizing. Should I roll a dice for it since I'm agonizing so hard? Odd for ranger. Even for rogue. And it's even. So we're gonna go with rogue. So. And his name is Nuruk. Last name? I don't know. I don't really know anything about orc last names, to be honest. So if you have any input on a last name, that would be good. That would be good. Okay, so I got Xanathar's Guide to Everything open, so let's see what we're rolling for as a rogue. It says Guilty Pleasures. Roll d6. And I got a 6. And it's adding to your collection of exotic coins. So we'll put that down. Adversary. Let's do that. D6. So it says the adversary, a master spy to whom you unwittingly fed bad information, which led to the assassination of the wrong target. We'll put it on there. I'm not in love with it, but we might incorporate it, we might not. And I really only trip over my typing when I am under pressure, so... Assassination of the wrong target. Okay. Benefactor. Okay, this one is really good. Under benefactor. This totally fits in. Check it out, check it out. Your parents use their savings to bail you out of trouble in your younger days and are now destitute. So he's always been in trouble. I like that. Okay. There's some roguish things. So let's go a little bit background. I am a firm believer that the family, it all starts with the family and childhood, and that experience creates as a whole. That's a general like psychology thing. So let's see what we got. It's parents. Hopefully parents, this makes sense with what I just wrote, otherwise we can accommodate it. Sometimes finding dice is so hard. Okay. So 25. So you knew who your parents were and are. Okay. Half orc parents, 1d8. Let's see what we get. It's a 6. Oh, just like Kira Zero. Oh no, this is the opposite of Kira Zero. So he's mostly human, 3/4 human. I kind of dig that. I dig that as a plot point. So eventually I'm going to novelize Kira Zero's experience, so this is just like helping me in every kind of way. Birthplace, D100. 70. What do we got? What do we got? Born in a cave. Sounds like something that would happen. Alright. Siblings. Does he have any siblings? It's a 0, no siblings. Alright. Birth order is irrelevant. I don't know if this is relevant. Let me roll for this real quick before I announce what it is. So currently, based on this, okay, so I rolled family and it says single mother or stepmother. Who should the half-orc be, the man or the woman? Absent parent, D4. I'm rolling the wrong dice. Family lifestyle, 3d6. 6, 7, 10. Modest childhood living space. So 65 for childhood home. 65 says small house. That sounds in alignment. Childhood memories. It says 3d6 plus charisma modifier, but we don't have one, so we are just going to roll 3d6. 10. Sorry, my cat is so obnoxious. I'm so used to hearing her that I don't even hear her very much anymore. So personal decisions. So this is regarding his background. So we might need to decide a background. I'll just say I'm now destitute. So maybe we should go with Urchin. That doesn't work. So let's re-roll. Alright, this is good stuff. Monsters. I was at my village. I was sole survivor. So this doesn't make complete sense with the backstory that we're creating. However, if his mother is the living parent and she's human, then okay. So class training. So let's go to rogue. I became a rogue because alright. See how much of this book does a lot of work for you if you don't have the energy to come up with a backstory. It's really well done. Yep. So life events. Rolling for life events. We got a 97. Come on, Uzi. What did I just say to you? Hey. Jeez. Cats, dude. So he's had one life event. Sorry. One life event, and we got 97. Life events. Roll on Arcane Matters table. So D10. 3. This could be anything. Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard. Supplemental tables. Want to do alignment? Just for fun? I don't know if we're going to go with it, but 8, 9, That's a true neutral. True neutral. Hostile. We're looking at relationship to see how he regards Kirazier now. Friendly. Good to know. Okay. Well, that's all for Xanathars. So now we have to write a one-page backstory. Let's see. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. This is just stream of conscious writing. Oops. I'm slightly older than Kirazier, so put him at 18. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Nuruk was young. Father left. Growing tired of the scrutiny. Mostly human village. His village was overran by orcs, straying from many arrows. Because I always set things in the Forgotten Realms because it's what I'm most comfortable with. To be the culprit. regrets his mother highly and works solely to leave her financial burden. To boy, Nuruk was always a trouble maker, being caught several times stealing bread unsuccessfully. Or should we say sweets? Let's say sweets. I can't spell unsuccessfully. Okay. Okay. Leaves the small healers settlement on the outskirts of civilization for the more crowded variety of city life. What does it say down here? It says on the streets, Nuruk had little resources. He fell into a group of ruffians who taught him quite a bit about the craft of becoming a rogue, one who stealthily swipes, steals, and breaks. His misadventures modest income, but disappointment from mother. Searching for a more, what's the word where you legitimate to become an urban bounty hunter, searching for heads, items, and people. He finds out he thrives. Yeah, I can't think of words right now. I feel like I usually have like crazy vocabulary stuff coming up, and then whenever I'm on the stream, I'm like the least eloquent person on the planet. It's kind of the worst. If any of you have any ideas as I'm typing this, you just throw it at me. I'm just kind of spitballing. That's what I do. I write like 3 novels a year, so like I normally have a more organized way of writing, but I'm kind of just showing everybody that this is something that everybody can do. It's not just for the writer type folk like myself. This is for everybody. Like I said, you just roll in Xanathar, see what you get, and make a story out of it. And I always tell my players, like, I just want 1 page of a backstory. That's all you need. Just know enough to fill 1 page, and I'm good. But I'm the type of person, like, I'll write a whole freaking novel about my characters. Like, I'm just that kind of person. But, okay, let's see. Get back to this, Shauna. Stop getting off topic. Leaving his life of crime behind, he meets a... And this is an overlap character to the one that I currently play, so I do know a little bit. Well, I don't really know a lot about him. This is kind of why I'm having this exercise. So I do know something about her, so that's why I'm saying that she's pretty for an orc. Get it off. She younger orc. She lacks experience to make it in the big city. He takes the time to show her the ropes, and the two become fast friends. Oh my god, I can type. Don't worry, I can type. I don't know if I'm going to make it to a page, but if I don't, that's okay too, I guess. Because we have things to do. Yeah, we do. Okay. Thank you. Overrun. You think I would have noticed that big red squiggle, but that's okay. I'm on top of it. Don't you worry. Yeah. Is it blurry? Because if it is, I apologize. I apologize. Here, I can fix that. That is something I can fix. Ugh. Cats. Easy peasy. Hopefully it's still not blurry, though. It might still be blurry, but that's just because my internet is like the worst. Oh, good. I'm glad you can read it. Sorry about that. Glad I could fix it. I might have to do the same thing for the character sheet, so when I get down to that part, we will... I really love that you're being talkative because usually nobody ever talks to me in my streams. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. It feels a lot less lonely. I don't really know where I'm going with this either. Just going. Hmm. I'm not sure what that means. What's the point of lurking unless you are doing dishes? Do people do that? They watch Twitch while they're doing dishes? Because I might be doing something wrong in my life because I haven't done that. You know what, I agree. I try to interact as much as I can on other people's streams, always. And I try to spend as much time as I can on other people's streams because I'm all about supporting small streamers since I'm one myself. You know what's weird? I usually, when I'm listening to a stream, like for like noise, I always listen to like Diablo 3 streams, and I don't know why that is. Because it's like, there's like one thing, you kill the monster, so I don't have to be like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? It's just soothing to me, I guess. Yeah, I'm not, I have goals for this stream, but I don't know that it's everybody's cup of tea. So, I'm assuming that I'll stay gracious and appreciate uh the viewership that I have. Um yeah, definitely. I don't picture this channel ever being like a super big one, but I decided just to start it cuz role playing is my passion and I wanted to share it with other people and I don't really see people doing things like this. So I just thought, why not, and go out and do it. So, mm. We do play. If you check out our actual like Twitch page, we do quite a bit of things. We do play Dungeons and Dragons. We play Vampire the Masquerade, and we just recently did Buffy the Vampire Slayer RPG. Um, I do mostly game prep streams because that's what I spend most of my time doing. I also do gaming streams, like I play like WoW and D3 and Pillars of Eternity sometimes, but mostly this is a role playing strictly channel. We only meet once a week, so I wanted to have things to fill the time. Um, and like I said, I wanted to do things that I hadn't seen yet, hadn't seen people do. And I'm always harping on my players about backstories, and somebody told me that it doesn't come as easily to them, so I'm just trying to. That's what kind of inspired the whole character creation from start to finish thing. Oh, you don't have to look at the Twitch page if it's too much trouble. It's not a big deal. I just kind of gave you the rundown. We mostly play Dungeons and Dragons and Vampire the Masquerade. I did just pick up Shadowrun, but that game is the most involved role-playing game I've ever picked up, so it's going to take me a while to learn that. But we will eventually play Shadowrun, and then my friend wants to start Call of Cthulhu, which I don't know anything about at this point in time, but yeah, I mean, it depends. If you're going for like a role-playing game, backstory is important, but if all you want to do is hack and slash, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, people want different things out of the games. But in the games that we do, I encourage it. Maybe. Well, see, there you go. That's a way to get around a backstory. I don't remember any of this. Okay. It's not quite a page, but I'm going to call it good. I'm going to call it good. I mean, one way to do backstories too is to do the character sheet and then go backwards. It just kind of depends. I like to do, my personal method is to do the backstory and then make the character sheet fit what you got there. Alright, hold on. I gotta get up a new screen for character sheet, so just bear with me here. Let's see, character sheet. Okay. That was not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put my face somewhere else. Probably over here. Probably over here somewhere. So I totally hit the wrong button, which I've been hitting wrong buttons all day. Like, I accidentally started the stream as soon as, or stopped the stream as soon as I started it. It was really graceful. It was fantastically graceful. Alright, so I must admit that I am not the most experienced person in building D&D character sheets. Ask me about Vampire the Masquerade character sheets and I got you covered, but D&D character sheets? I don't know. Class level rogue 1 urban bounty hunter. Can't put that on there. He's not really a half orc, but he's a half orc. What he said, true neutral. Alright. So, I know that there are several ways to do stats. And a lot of people believe in theirs for a specific reason. I like to roll for my stats, to be honest. Rolling for stats gives me joy. So we're going to roll for stats. If you're not familiar with that, you roll a d6 4 times, pick the 3 highest numbers, and then once you've got all 6 numbers, you apply them to the relevant boxes. Alright, so are we ready to do this? 3d6 in order? That's not true. Get out of here. Not in 5e anyway. Though we could do it in order, just for funsies. This pen is the worst though. Ugh. So what do we got? Math. Another thing I struggle with, math. So what do we got? We have 9, 11. That one's high. 16. 9. 14. See, math ain't that bad. 9. More. 8. 13. That's the last one. Whee! Smells like Sharpies in here. I have to constantly mess up my hair because it's the only way that it looks okay. Every time I try to do my hair, it's like, don't even bother. Okay, so. Alright. Well, what can I do? So we have, just for the record, 11, 16, 9, 14, 9, 13. So, 16, 14, 13, 11, 9, and 9. I hate this character sheet. I had a link to a character sheet that like perfectly puts all your numbers and stuff in it. It doesn't make them all cut off, and I can't find it again to save my life. So this one's the ones that is straight off of the Dungeons and Dragons website, and it's the worst. But I didn't have the patience to Google myself to death, so. Alright, so. Okay. Player's Handbook time. Come on, seriously. I don't have my book very well. You know what? Indexing. 73A. Shows you how often I'm in my player's handbook. Yeah. Not often. So 9 is -1. 16 is +3. Constitution 0. +1. This should be -1. And a 14 is a +2. All right. So half orcs. Just for the record, half orcs are my favorite. I do like elves because everybody likes elves, but I passed it. Where's half orc at? Tiefling, half elf, gnome, and dragonborn, and seriously right now? Did I pass it? This is the worst. Shauna, you're the worst. There it is. So, strength increases by 2, which brings us to 0. Constitution increases by 1, which I don't know if that changes it. Makes it a +1. What? Not a +11, a +1. Speed 30. Of course, he has dark vision. Duh. Proficiency in intimidation. So, common and orc. For languages, I guess just to make this a complete sheet, I want it to be ready to just pull off. Okay. So he's a rogue. These are alphabet size, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to figure out. Though you would be surprised. Paladin, Ranger, Rogue. Alright. Okay, so we got 1d8, 8 plus con is 9 HP. 9. Proficiencies. Hand crossbows is 2 words, by the way. You know what's crazy? I mean, I know it says simple weapons, but why can't it specifically say like daggers? Because when I think of rogues, that's what I think of. Tools, proficiency in dex and intelligence, saving throws. Alright, so now we get to choose skills 4 from acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. So, we're gonna go investigation, stealth, deception, and insight. Because that is what my gut is telling me right now. Alright. Okay. We'll fill in the numbers after we go through our background. So, oh, this is a one pager. I did not realize. Alright, so we'll just put rogues are so badass. Like, at first level, choose 2 of your skill proficiencies or 1 skill proficiency and your proficiency with thieves' tools. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability checks you make that uses either of the chosen proficiencies. What? tell you what. I have a rogue in my party, and I don't think that she's using this expertise thing. I think she needs to watch this. 'Cause I don't think she's paying attention. Alright. Let's do... backgrounds. What kind of background do we want? What kind of background? I think I chose, actually, I think I chose the Urchin one. But it's not too late. Like, do we want to keep it at Urchin, or do we want to do Charlatan or Criminal? Well, I think we're going to go with what I originally wrote. Which it has sleight of hand, and stealth is already 1. So let me go back real quick. What was my other options for my rogue specialties? Persuasion, maybe? See, persuasion. And shall we roll for some ideals, bonds, and flaws? Because I don't feel like writing them. If they don't fit with what we've already got, we will move on. Let's see. D8. Personality traits. Childhood trauma, I'm telling you. Well, it's not funny, but it's pretty funny. Let's see, he's a neutral. And just so you guys know, this video will be up on YouTube by tomorrow morning, and in the description of the YouTube video it will have the sheets in the background, so like if you decide to use the character for anything, all you have to do is yank them right off and they're ready to go. Just so you know. That's the fun part of this. I don't like this bond. Let's see what else we get. I rolled at the same time. Oh, God. I don't like any of these. Alright, let's see this one. This is the only one I like, so. Okay. Then flaw. I'm telling you, I hate this fillable sheet. Next time I do this, I swear I'm gonna find that one sheet that I did like. You know what sheets are actually, because I actually use, lately I only use D&D Beyond. The only reason I hate D&D Beyond is because you have to pay for everything. It's obnoxious. But let's see the starting. Oh, we should probably do these. See, it just disappears. It just gets sucked up and it sucks. I don't get it. It writes it in such a small little thing. And maybe it's because I'm on a Mac. I don't know. Honestly. I don't know. Animal handling. Intelligence. Why did I do that? 5. 3. Charisma is 2. 4. 1. 1. 4. Investigation. Sorry, math is not my it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. Perception. Why can I not? My mind is like not even functioning. It sucks that they're not very perceptive. Oh well. I'm committed to my decisions. Committed. Okay. Okay. Starting wealth by class. 44. 3. 5. 8. 9. 90 gold pieces. 90 gold pieces is nothing to sniff at, actually. Nothing to sniff at, indeed. Sorry, while I paw through my book that I need to spend some time marking up. Hold on. Might be faster just to Google it. So they've got leather armor, 11 plus dex modifier. 11 plus dex modifier is a 14 AC. And I initiative of +3. Right. All right. And weapons. Whoops, wrong thing. Sorry, I'm in such deep thought that I'm hardly here. I apologize. Like I said, I don't actually make D&D character sheets very often. I am more of an expert at Vampire the Masquerade at this point. 1d6. It's 3. It's 3. Rapier. My hands are shaking. 1d8. +3. +3. Is that everything? Nine. Oops, not 0. 9. See, 5e is all I know. We have this, I live in Portland, Oregon, and we have this bookstore that is used and new, and it's like the size of a giant library. Like a giant library. And so I've been craving, like, I haven't had a chance to, like, the parking sucks, and parking totally turns me off. So that's why I haven't gone, but I cannot wait to go see what the RPG section looks like. I want to collect as many editions of Dungeons and Dragons as I can, because I just want to soak it all in. I just want to be one with all the RPGs. I'm so, like, this is my passion, so. But yeah, if you have any questions about how I calculated anything, just let me know. I think that's it. I think that's the character sheet. I think that's the character sheet, man. Alright. So 1 hour and 20 minutes. It took 1 hour and 20 minutes to build a decent backstory and do a character sheet. And if you are more proficient in building character sheets, it probably wouldn't take this long. I think half of mine was looking things up. So it could definitely be done in an hour. It doesn't have to be this long, arduous task unless you're me. But like I said, like, this is my passion, so I like taking all the time in the world to do things like this. It's just what I like to do. Alright. Any parting questions, comments, concerns? Like I said, this will be on YouTube with the character sheet and the backstory by tomorrow morning. So it'll be ready to be used at any time by anybody. This one was a fun one, mostly because I kind of knew where I was going, but I kind of didn't at the same time. It was very much open to anything. Because it's like I didn't know what I was doing or where I was going with it, but at the same time, I still had in my mind what I knew wasn't in line with what I had in mind. Does that make any sense? Did that sentence even make any sense? I don't know. But that was kind of where I was with that. Um, but anyway, whoa, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Weird. That was really weird what just happened. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Um, this was fun. I do this every week on Mondays. Mondays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. It usually takes about an hour and a half or less, but usually about an hour and a half. And every week I come up with a theme that I talk about on Sunday. Sunday is our week ahead, so we talk about like what's going on with the stream for the following week. And so I announce whatever theme it is. So at this point in time, I do not know what next week's theme is going to be, nor do I even know what game that I'm going to be writing one for. So if you want to see another D&D one, just let me know. I'll make it happen. Otherwise, I might branch out. I'm not sure. It kind of depends on what the theme is. If you have theme ideas, I'd also love more theme ideas. I have a notebook full of a lot of them, but again, there's only so many. So thank you to anybody who tuned in. Check out the video on our YouTube. It's just search Rebel Role Players. We're the first one that comes up, and it'll have the backstory and the character sheet available for download. Also, if you like any of what you saw or you support small streamers, go ahead and give us a follow. We really need the support. It's a brand new channel, and we're just doing what we love to do, and we want to share it with everybody. Yeah, vampire does have a category, and I do normally change the category when I'm posting specifically for that. So it just kind of depends. Like if I know I'm doing Dungeons and Dragons, I will tag Dungeons and Dragons. If I'm doing Vampire the Masquerade or Shadowrun, it'll be tagged appropriately. I only use the generic one if like it's like an everything RPG kind of stream. So, but yeah, it's been really nice hanging out. Give us a follow. Come visit us again when we go live. We're on almost every day around 8 p.m. Um, uh, sorry, I'm reading your thing, as you said. I will take that into consideration. Actually, yeah. No, that's good. That's good to know. I gotta get out of here. But I really do appreciate you sticking with me and keeping me company. It was nice not just talking to an empty screen for an hour and a half. So you are very much appreciated, my friend. I do hope to see you again on Monday. So thanks for hanging out. Bye.